Hey guys, my name's Kayleigh and I just wanted to say to you all thank you so much for the love and support on my last video. It honestly really means a lot to me. And for today's video I'm going to be testing the Jeffree Star X Morphe collaboration. I got it in the post a couple of days ago and I've only just had time to review it now. So here it is and I'm so excited to try it. So yeah, let's unbox it. So you pull that off and it shows the case, and on the case it just says Morphe X Jeffree Star all over here. And then when you open it up you get all the brushes inside. I've already took off all the wrappers and everything. And then you get all the brushes inside. So before I test them, I'm just going to prime my skin with my Photo Finish primer. So I'm just going to prime my T-zone, put it on my nose, so after I've primed my skin I'm going to be moving on to foundation. And the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So I'm going to pump. First I'm going to put 2 pumps in the back of my hand. I'm just going to pump 2 at the back of my hand. I'm going to cheat a little bit and use my Spectrum brush just to put it all over my face before I blend it out. A little bit down my neck. I'm going to take whatever's left on my hand and just rub it in with the Jeffree Star X Morphe brush number 1, the foundation brush. And this brush is a synthetic brush and it feels really soft and smooth. Usually I'm a sponge kind of person because I think that blends out my foundation really nice and smooth. So, but occasionally, when I don't really have enough time, I will use a brush, but it's not my real go-to thing, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to take the brush and I'm just going to buff it around my face and see what happens. On my neck to blend that foundation in. What I can say is that it's really smooth and it has really blended in my foundation really well. I will say it hasn't really covered the redness on my nose, and you can still see a few pores on my nose. That's if you really look closely though, but with my sponge it doesn't usually do that. So I like going really closely. As you can see here on my nose, it hasn't really gone in really, which I don't really like. So I think I'm just going to cheat a little bit and just get my beauty blender, because usually my primer smooths all my pores out and it's a bit streaky on my chin. Apart from that, it's alright. So next I'm going to be moving on to concealer, and the concealer today I'm going to be using is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm just going to put that under my eyes, my nose, cheekbone, chin, and around my nose. I'll put some on my eyes as well actually. I think I'm going to use the same brush for my foundation. Just blend that in. It has blended out my concealer really nicely. It hasn't blended in around my, you can see, it's a bit funny around my nose. And it looks a bit cakey. Here, I think I'll stick to my, so just if I go in a little bit closer, it just looks really cakey around here. And like here. And it doesn't usually look like that when I use my sponge. So, So yeah. So now I'm going to be moving on to powder. And I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and the Jeffree Star Cosmetic number 2 brush. And I'm just going to dip that into my powder and just go all over my face. Swirl it around, just go all the way on my face. And on my neck. And then I'm just gonna get my foundation brush and to just try and get all the creases out underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna get the powder brush and just set underneath my eyes. Just on the top. I forgot to tell you the Jeffree Star Cosmetics 2 brush is also a synthetic brush like the first one. And my number 7 brush from Jeffree Star Cosmetics is also a synthetic brush, and I'm just going to use it for my eyebrows. So I'm going to comb through my eyebrows first. And then I'm going to just do this. This was one of the brushes I was most looking forward to use. So I really needed to get my hand on this brush because I don't have anything like it, and I was really happy that I managed to get this set. Because I'm like Jeffree, and I really like to use thin brushes for my eyebrows. I want to do the same on the other side. This brush is very easy to use. It gets underneath my arch very nicely, where I can't do that with other thick brushes, which is really good in my opinion. What is everybody's favourite brow product that they use? Let me know in the comments down below. I've always wanted to try like a pencil, but I just haven't been able to make the switch yet. So that is both on my eyebrows. Done! So now I'm going to be moving on to bronzer. And the bronzer I'm going to be using today is my Sephora Own bronzer. So I'm going to be moving on to the Morphe x Jeffree Star number 3 brush. And this is also a synthetic brush like the others. And I can't remember if I said the number 7 brush is a synthetic brush as well. And I'm just going to use this to carve out my cheekbones with my bronzer. It picks up a lot of product, so just bear that in mind. Wow. I can tell straight off that this is really easy to use. It just gets in the hollows really easy, and it's easy to move the product around as well. It blends seamlessly. Really good. I'm contour my lip a little bit as well. I do this to make my lips look bigger. And then I'm just going to put bronzer down my nose. Just like only a light bit. And do the same to the other side. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get the same brush I used for powder. I'm going to swirl it around on this and swirl it around in the product. I'm going to just go lightly over like my downward jawline and my forehead. Hasn't worked as well as I wanted it to on my forehead, but it has done the job. It's got this little bit patchy over here. I'll show you. It's like a little bit patchy here. It's clung. I don't know if that's. I think that's the brush because it never does that. The next I'm going to be moving on to my favourite bit of all time is, you've probably guessed it, highlight. And the highlight I'm going to be using today is by The Balm. It's Mary Luminizer. And I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics number 4 brush, which is different to the other one because it's a natural hair brush. This brush, along with the eyebrow brush, was one of the ones I was most looking forward to because I don't have anything like this in my collection. So I'm just going to swirl it around, tap it off, and just oh my god! Then I'm just gonna get my foundation brush again and just pat it into my. Now I'm going to be moving on to eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to be using both of those eyeshadow brushes today, and I'm going to be using the number 5 first, and this is a natural head brush as well as the other one. So I'm going to be moving on to Warm Taupe, which is this one, as my transition colour. This brush is a little bit scratchy. Whereas my Spectrum brushes aren't like that, they're really soft. But apart from that, it is a really good brush. So I'm going to be moving on to the number 6 brush, which is a natural hair brush, and I'm going to do Red and Love Letter, so them two. I'm just going to be putting that on the outer part of my lid. this brush is a lot softer than the other brush, which is a good thing, I think. It's not stabbing me. My dog playing with his toy. Bless him. I'm going to be getting the same brush I used for my transition and just blend that in. So it's blending out my eyeshadow really nicely. It's doing a really good job, which I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to be getting the number 6 brush and just tapping into these two. Then just put it underneath my eyes. Oh, the bristles came off the brush. I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush just to blend that out. And now I'm going to be getting my Stila Magnificent Metal in the shade Rose Gold Retro and just put it on the inner part of my eyes. I'm going to be getting the number 6 brush and just whatever's left on the brush, just pat it to blend on top of those two shades. Blend them together. Now I'm going to put a mascara on, and the mascara I'm going to be using today is the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I'm just going to set my eyebrows with the Collection Clay Mascara. And then I'm going to show you my eyeshadow look up close. So as you can see, it's really blended really nicely with the brush. It's really good. So lastly, I'm going to be moving on to lips. And of course, I can't do a Jeffree Star main video without using his lipsticks. Using Celebrity Skin all over my lips. That's my finished look, so now I'm going to be going through all of my brushes and telling you what I think of them. The first brush I used is the foundation brush, the number 1. Mixed feelings about this. It was really nice to apply, it blended out really easily, but it did look streaky and it caked up. Well, it just caked up my foundation and my nose, looked streaky on my nose. As you can see, look. It just looked really pory on my nose, here, and it never usually looks like that. So I think that is the brush, because usually if I use my foundation with a brush, it looks perfectly fine. So I'm not really a massive fan about this brush. And I'm going to be moving on to the powder brush, the number 2 brush. This brush, it was alright actually. It was really soft. It's really soft, and it applied my bronzer really nice. It applied my powder really nice. And this was one of the brushes I was a bit iffy about. It's really precise. Did my nose and my lips really well. But to be fair, I didn't know what to expect from this brush, but I really like it. Now I'm going to be moving on to my highlight brush. This was so far what I was excited about. this, I absolutely love this brush. It applied my highlight really nice. And yeah, this is a win-win brush. Love it. My brow brush is also like the highlighter brush. I loved it. I'm definitely going to be using these two again. Like this brush, my brow brush, I absolutely loved it. I've got nothing like it in my collection, so I was really chuffed with this brush. First eyeshadow brush I used, which is the number 5, what I used to blend my crease colour in. It feels really soft in your hand, but when I applied it on my lids, when I used it on my lids, it was very itchy, and it's not what I thought it would be, and I was really looking forward to this brush. But it's alright, I will use it, but it's alright. The other brush, eyeshadow brush, however, I love this. It tapped on the colour really nice, and it was quite soft. It was softer than the other one, and it was nice. So yeah, I really enjoyed these. I'm going to be grabbing again is definitely 100% these three. The number 2, the number 7, the number 4 and the number 6. These were my favourite brushes out of this collection. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me down below what video ideas and what you thought of the video. I'm always looking for feedback. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!